I'm going to go through what I think is going to be the hardest build in the Ixalan Commander Minicube, and that is Merfolk. The Merfolk are looking pretty weak right now. They've inherited all other blue cards that nobody wanted, all other green cards that nobody wanted, not for immigration purposes, and all artifacts nobody else wanted. So being the last deck build, it's the one that's going to be unhappiest. So I'm going to try to help this deck as much as possible. And if I cannot, then I'll just leave it as a draft and say, well, actually, I think this one should be in, because you got to have something to nerf your opponent's planeswalkers. This deck is not as bad as I think it's going to be already, just because I've got this super mega pull. Okay, so that's your legendary land that's going to go in this particular deck. It's kind of like the topper now while I wait for a commander. Let's do a little curve for what we have. Let's do our little extending up so that we can have a wider view, and then we'll extend down. So these are my Merfolk. There really aren't that many, folks. Or so it seems at this point in time. Yeah, it's pretty lame. That's a lame selection of Merfolk. Good curve though. And then these are the Merfolk specific non-creature spells. So I'm already starting with 4. So I'm already starting with 8, 12, 15, 20 Merfolk. That's not that great. It really isn't. So I'm going to have to lay out all the creatures that I have that are not Merfolk. I keep saying Merfolk. And let's see if we can help these dudes get better. Triceratops, big guy, super big guy. Let me see if I've got them sleeved. I've got one sleeved already. This guy, this guy. Okay, so those are my green helpers. I've got dupes in here. So this one. So that's gonna be going in the 2-drops. This one's gonna be going in the 2-drops. This one explores, and it's gonna go in the 2-drops. Super heavies, heavies. Yeah, that's fine. This one can go in the 4-drops, 3-drops. Basic land, that's nice. Fight another creature with reach at 3. Okay, so we're now up to 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 14, 21, 27, 30. Well, that's not terrible. And we haven't even looked at blue. So let's start digging up non-Merfolk creatures and see if we can help the Merfolk. Okay, can we help them even more? That's the question. I've got that elemental already sleeved. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of instants and sorceries in this deck. That's for sure. Create a treasure token. Cancel an ability. That's good. Draw a card. That's also pretty good. So I already have this dude. You may return target creature. Yeah, that's good. Ascend. We need an ascend. Something hexproof, that's good. And we'll create a token. So I think these are our creatures, folks. Let's do a little count. So 4 1-drops, 8 2-drops, 12. Hope I don't lose my count. 12. I always do, as you can see. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 26, 28, 30, 32. 34, 36, 37 with the commander. So I need 23 non-creature spells. Oh, this hasn't turned out as bad as I thought it would. It's looking at like this would definitely be the weaker of the 4 decks. So let's see if we can make it stronger with 23 non-creature spells. Maybe a few artifacts along the way. Okay, so 23 non-creature spells. Got a bunch of them sleeved in here. So let's start laying them out. We have 5 that are definitely going in. 4, 23, 19. 18. So we have these 5 that are definitely going in, and then we have 18 that we need to select. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay them out and see what we have. That one's definitely going. There are some that are definite inclusions. Not even going to think about them, like opt. I already have Crashing Tide. Yeah. I'll need some Ascend. Already put in the cancel. Okay. This guy's already in the selection, the pool. No, not this one. Flyer, turn one of my Merfolk into flyers. It's already in there. This one is already in there and sleeved. Okay, so that's for blue. Then, do we have any artifacts that are going to be cool to have? I think an Ascend artifact will help. Big Golem, I don't think it's going to help. Creating a treasure artifact, giving something haste is gonna come in handy. This is not really, does not fit this mini cube at all. Maybe the vehicles, scrying, basic land, yes, and the vehicles, yeah, definitely. So I think these are all in the mix that we're going to discuss. And then let's look through the green non-creature spells and just dig out a bunch of them. Plummet for sure. Mana acceleration. Destroy an enchantment. Boost something up. Boost something up. Exploring. And this one. Yeah, so that's our selection from which we're going to pull stuff. And then these are the ones that are guaranteed ends. 3, 6, 8. And we said 23, right? So 15, 3, 6, 9, well, 14. Definitely need a plummet. 3, 6, 9, 10, 14, 18, 20, 22, keeping 14. I'm going to take these 2, so I need 10. I'm going to need more Ascend, so I'm going to need 9. I think I'm going to put in some artifacts. Then I'm going to need only 6, so I got to pick I gotta pick 6 out of these. Yeah, need 5, 4, 3, 2, no. So I need to pick 2 from these. These are getting to be difficult choices. I'm going to make sure that I have 21 in here. 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 19. I need 4. Huh. I need 4. Yeah. I need 3. I need 2. Need more flyers, so I'm only looking for 1 more. I think my creatures are not as strong as I would like them to be, so I think I'm gonna pick this dude. Okay, I think we're done. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 9, 10, 23. And this needs to be 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so I think that's my deck, and I hope I didn't lose my favorite topper. I think that's my deck. I think I'm gonna do another video. The sunlight is kind of making me run away, but when I figure out my new avoiding sunlight setup, I would have already sleeved all the cards that are on sleeves because I have some leftover sleeves, and then I'll go through one by one and discuss the deck.